Yeah, so I went a little overboard on the image trade paperback ordering on IST. So stay tuned to find out which trades I bought. All right, guys, welcome back into haul video number 119. Thank you so much again for watching and for also potentially liking and subscribing this video too, or subscribing to this channel as well. I have a pretty good video here for you guys today. I do have comics. I do have Pokemon cards that we will unbox here. Not a lot, but definitely have enough for a segment of this haul video. And then finally, we'll get into the Lego stuff here. Not too much for Lego, but one big set that I am very excited to talk about here that kind of was not on my radar until I saw it on sale. So we'll talk about that more later on. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the comics. Alright guys, welcome into the comic book section of haul video number 119. So as I mentioned at the top of the video, I did go pretty hard on the image trade ordering for this round of orders that I've gotten in here. And all this is pretty much continuing and or finishing series that I've been collecting for a long time now, which is very good to know. So we'll get to that. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about what I've been reading this week. So I have officially began my readathon for Black Panther. So last week I finished up the Revenge of the Black Panther Epic Collection. I was just looking down there to see what it was. That had Jack Kirby's run as well as some other miscellaneous storylines collected in that. That was pretty good. I actually really like Jack Kirby's run on Black Panther. I know some people say that it's not really that good, but I actually really like the story, and the art, again, just fantastic, and definitely peak Kirby, I feel like. So I finished that, and I'm currently almost finished with the first complete collection for Christopher Priest's run on Black Panther, which I'm very much enjoying. Obviously, this run definitely has, the movie from 2018 definitely borrowed a lot of themes and characters and plot threads from this run. So I'm very excited to kind of read this all and kind of experience it firsthand for myself, what it's like. So just a little bit of where I'm going after this. So obviously going to finish Christopher Priest's run, and then get into Reginald Hudlin's run. I just picked up another book that I will add to my collection of Black Panther stuff that you guys will have to wait until next haul video to see what that is. And then we'll finish off with Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. I have all 4 hardcovers so far of his stuff. So that's the path forward. It's at the time of this recording here, I'm midway through September. The movie comes out in, I think, November. So I should have enough time to get through everything, but I am not gonna be too upset if I have to go a little over. But definitely really excited to read all this, and just kind of as my build up for the movie. I'm very much excited for Wakanda Forever. So very much looking forward to reading all these runs and experiencing this character fully. So for anyone who's curious, I already have read Don McGregor's run on Black Panther. I've read the Epic Collection, as well as the Panther's Quest storyline. So I am very much familiar with that piece of Black Panther story. So no need to reread that. I'll just continue to read the new stuff that I haven't already read. So yeah, so 3-minute introduction aside, we'll go ahead and get into this. But I do have some IST orders here. I think I have 2 of them, I think. Both of them came in the mail recently. One of them actually just came today, so I got to make sure I put those volumes into my database. And then I also bought one book on Amazon. I'll explain which one that is, but just picked it up because it was on a pretty good sale and decided to grab it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into these. So starting off our group here, we have Deadly Class Volume 3. So again, you know, I've gone trade paperback route with pretty much every Image series except for Kill or Be Killed for some reason. Don't ask me why. But yeah, this collects issues. It doesn't say on the back. I hate that sometimes. It's kind of annoying in that regard. But oh my God, I love scrolling through these books. They're such beautiful looking books. I'll show you guys some of the interiors here. I'm very much looking forward to reading this series. It's still ongoing from what I can remember. This collects issues 12 through 16 of Deadly Class. This is titled The Snake Pit. So yeah, very much excited to, I think I say that a lot, very much excited. I'm very excited to read this, and just been picking these up. It's been a pretty big lull since I've grabbed like the first 2 volumes, honestly. I think I grabbed the first volume of Deadly Class like almost 2 years ago at this point. I picked up volume 2 like maybe a couple months ago, back in April, I think. That's not really a couple months ago, it's like almost half a year ago. Wow. But yeah, I picked this up for IST. You know, just wanted to throw it on an order. It was sitting in my IST wish list for God knows how long. Next book I picked up here, and this finishes off another series of Image stuff that I was collecting, and I'm very much excited to have that finished, and that is Die. This is volume 4, Bleed. And this collects issues 16 through 20, I believe, of Die, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, 16 through 20. A shorter series here by Kieran Gillen, Hans and Cows as well. So picked this up on IST because this was a damage sale, which I don't really see. Oh, now I see it. The only thing with this is a little bent up cover there, but honestly, that's not a huge deal. I mean, it's a little bent here on the pages, but I can still read it. I'm not too concerned about that. So yeah, excited to have this and to give this a read. Die, honestly, I probably could sit and read this series probably in a weekend. I mean, it's only 20 issues. I would imagine it's probably going to take me not too long at all to get through this. So might end up throwing this, you know, once like the new year comes, I'll have a lull period there until the next movie comes out, which I think is Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I pretty much read all of Ant-Man stuff, so I might have an opportunity there to read some other series or dibble and dabble there. So more to come there, but that's kind of where I'm going for that. All right, next book here is East of West, volume 10. Sorry, I rearranged some stuff here. So finally finished collecting East of West. I really pushed the envelope towards the end of this summer because you know, I found like 4 or 5 volumes at the Fan Expo Con back in April. So I decided to go ahead and just try to finish off East of West as best I could, you know, while trying to find some deals where they were. So again, finished East of West volume 10. Very much excited. I keep saying that, but I'm very excited to read this now, and I have no excuse to put this off any longer. You know, I've heard that series is very much acclaimed, and the only thing that makes me nervous is that it's Jonathan Hickman, so I hope it doesn't go over my head. I hope I don't, you know, miss too much of the stuff that goes on in that series, but we'll have to wait and find out, right? So there's that. So excited to have that. All right, next book here is another Rick Remender book, and that is Low, Volume 2. So I think in a previous haul video, I did show that I purchased Volume 1 of Low at a store. I forget where I was at. I think I was in California, or maybe it was Lexington. Might have been Kentucky. So I picked up Volume 1 of Low, and I went ahead and picked this one up. And this collects issues, I think, 6 through 10, I think, of the series, I want to assume. 7 through 10, excuse me. But yeah, the interior art here is just amazing. Really, really great art here. This is Tocchini on art, so excited to read this. Yeah, again, another Image series. Again, you guys can see the trend here. Pretty much just a bunch of Image series I've collected here. Next one here, again, continuing a series that hopefully I should have collected soon, is Manhattan Projects Volume 5. So again, this series only 6 volumes, so should be very, very quick read here. This collects issues, let's see here. Let's see. This collects issues 21 through 25 of Manhattan Project. So looks like it's just going to be a 30-issue series. So again, shouldn't be too tough for me to get through all that, you know, in a couple days or so. But you can see here some interiors. I'll show some here. Definitely a different art style going on here, but I think it's definitely going to fit in with the narrative that they're telling here. So excited to have this in my possession as well. I do like the image trades. I feel like they have more substance to them. They feel like they're more like, I don't know, I just feel like there's more to them, and I've said that before. The quality of them is slightly better than Marvel, in my opinion. All right, so our last image trade that we have here is another series that I just recently started collecting. Found the first 4 volumes of these in a store at Half Price Books, and decided to go ahead and try to finish off the series, which only has 7 volumes to it. So again, a very easy series to hopefully read through and enjoy. And that is Thief of Thieves. This is volume 5, Take Me. So you can see here at the back. And then we can look at some interiors here. So very much excited to read this too. Let's see here. It's interesting though, like obviously at this point, Andy Diggle has taken up writing duties, and Robert Kirkman's no longer with the book, but they still give him credit for creating the story on the cover, which makes sense, right? That's what Image is based around. I'm not too sure what the backstory was behind that. I mean, maybe my friend Vince can enlighten me in the comments as to why Robert Kirkman left the book. This collects issues 26 through 31 of Thief of Thieves. So just have 2 more left to get, and then I will have the whole series to go through. So I think my plan is, as I read this Black Panther run, I do want to start maybe with some of these smaller series of image trades, and have those just kind of like, I can sprinkle those in as I read through Black Panther. So like, you know, just again, like I said before, my strategy of like dinking and dunking with like more books, you know, just kind of helps me speed through my reading a little bit better, versus having just one book to read from. So, you know, I'll take a look at that and see what I want to explore there. But yeah. All right. So the next books that I have here are epics. Some of them just got today, as I mentioned, and very excited to have all of these. You know, I would say like I'm really getting up there with epic collections now. Like I honestly couldn't tell you how many I have in my collection. It's definitely like with at least 50 or so, maybe more. But they're just a really great tool for collecting Marvel series. And went ahead and picked some up that I really wanted. And you know, with the rising prices of these, it does make it a tougher decision as to which ones I want to like purchase right away versus ones I want to hold out for like a sale or some type of discount or deal on another site, which is always a tough game to play because these books are going out of print faster now too, which is also tough. In the past, these books hung around a little bit longer in print, but now it seems like they're going out of print way faster. Yeah, just picking up books that I know I'm gonna need for my collection, or I'm really gonna want to read sometime. First one here is Captain America, Sturm und Drang, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure if I mispronounced that or whatever. But this is volume 11 of Captain America Epic Collection here. So just looking at my Captain America shelf, I mean, I say it every time I get a Captain America Epic, but Captain America is like probably the closest character towards having almost 100% completion of his like story, his volume 1 stuff collected in Epic. I mean, I think I heard 2 more Epics have been solicited for next year, which are 2 brand new Epics. I mean, there's some reprints that are coming too, but like Cap is like killing it with this reprint stuff. This collects 286 through 301, as well as annual number 7 and the Falcon miniseries numbers 1 through 4. So you can see here the bag, very nice. This is still J.M. DeMatteis's run on Captain America, so you know, I don't think we've gotten or maybe this is, I think this is like a break. I don't know if Grunwald, because I could have swore Grunwald came on before 286. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not keeping track of that, I guess, but yeah, this one I kind of was on the fence on for a little bit because the cover price of this book was $50 US, which is definitely a big price increase. You know, most epics have been priced at $40 up until like beginning of this year, end of last year, where we got increases to $45, and now we're up to $50, which I think is really, really stretching it for some of these books. I mean, this is, you know, 512 pieces. 500. Wow, I'm thinking about Lego. 512 pages, so it is like on like the thicker side of epics, but I don't know. Your mileage may vary depending on how much you spend on this. I mean, I don't know. I think 50's pushing it just a little too far, but maybe because this is all like, I don't know if this stuff's been reprinted somewhere else. Maybe it has. I'm pretty sure it has, maybe, but yeah, I mean, I went ahead and picked this up because, again, I need it for my readathon of Captain America, which probably will be coming up here soon because depending on when the movie comes out, I think, well, we have a couple years until the movie comes out, but I definitely want to start that Cap readathon in anticipation for the New World Order movie that's coming out. So, yeah, excuse me, very much excited for that as well. I'm very much excited for that movie. Okay, moving on here, we have another epic collection that I picked up, and this one I got on Amazon, just kind of on a whim because I saw it was on a sale, and I was just thinking about my Star Wars epics the other day and how I haven't read any of them yet. But I do want to start reading these because, like, I definitely feel like I can get through them pretty quickly, and you know, it's all kind of like Legends material. There's not a lot of, like, you know, none of this is canon anymore, which is sad, but I'm gonna pretend it is. And that is, this book is volume 1 of the Rise of the Sith epic collection. This collects a bunch of stuff, which I don't really feel like going through because there's just so many miniseries, but basically this takes place around episode 1. A lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn stories. A lot of interesting art going on here too. I mean, this is pretty nice actually. I really like that. So I have volume 2. I picked that up at a Books A Million like a couple years ago, honestly, for $10, which was a good deal. Yeah, gone are the days where Star Wars epics were really easy to find at Books A Million. Now it's a little bit harder to find them nowadays, but yeah, I think this is definitely some good stuff. And I just looked at the back. This says right here, the road to Phantom Menace begins here. So this stuff definitely is before episode 1, I feel like. I think the volume 2 stuff has episode 1 stuff in it, if that makes sense. So yeah, got this for on Amazon for somewhat cheap. I mean, it was around like $19 or so, which honestly for epics nowadays is a good deal. Unfortunately, this is how it is, but you know, whatever. And then the final volume here, as we close in on 17 minutes here of this section, this epic is Fantastic Four: Annihilus Revealed, and I was kind of scared about this epic when I ordered it because it was on waiting for new stock for a while there, and I thought that I missed the train. I waited like an extra week to order this for some reason. This collects issues 126 through 146 of Fantastic Four, as well as Giant Size Superstars #1. So this is Roy Thomas, Jerry Conway, John Buscema, Ross Andrew, and I think it's George Buckler. Let's see. Rich Buckler. Wow, I was really off there. So I don't know if this is like super notable. I mean, John Buscema art sounds really interesting to me, and obviously it's gonna be good. But you know, I don't think there's much notable stuff that comes out of this. Maybe there is, but there's Dragon Man obviously right there. But yeah, I think this is obviously past the point where Jack Kirby and Stan Lee have finished up their run, and Jerry Conway takes over writing duties, which from what I've gathered, you know, with his writing, it's really hit or miss. I mean, there's some stuff that he writes that's really good, and there's some stuff that leaves much to be desired. His Thor run was really not that great. his beginning of his Spider-Man run was okay, and then it kind of tapered off. But we'll see. I kind of, again, I bought it to continue that run of Fantastic Four. So when the movie kind of gets nearer, I can read through all the Fantastic Four stuff, be amazed by the Lee and Kirby stuff, and then slowly be more disappointed about it until we get to Burns. So yeah, that's kind of that. But anyways, guys, that was my comic haul. So a lot of good stuff here, a lot of stuff to add to collections. I mean, a lot of it is pretty much continuing stuff that I already have. So like filling in gaps and is always really nice. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that section, and thanks for watching this part. Alright guys, welcome into the trading card section here of haul video number 119. Now I know the last couple of videos I didn't have any comic or any trading cards to show, and I apologize. I just have been cutting back some of my purchases on cards just because, I don't know, I'm just trying to be more strategic with what I buy and just not trying to spend too much on stuff like that. So, but I went ahead and picked this up because I thought it was an interesting little tin to have. This was at Target, so it's like a little Pikachu tin, and it comes with a couple of booster packs. So we'll go ahead and open this up and take a look. If you're a kid, going back to school, this actually they say that it doubles as a pencil tin. So if you want to use that, more power to you. I don't need to go back to school, so I don't need to have that. You can see here, it's actually a really nice tin actually. See here at the front, and then on the back here we have our starters from the Galar region. So it's pretty nice little tin there. And then we have two booster packs here. We have Astral Radiance and we have Evolving Skies. So let's go ahead and open up the older one here, Evolving Skies, and we'll see what we can find in this one. All right, here is the code. If you guys want to download this, have at it. It's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm sorry if I'm rusty. We got Grass Energy. We have Vigoroth. We have Lombre. We have Fletchinder. Sorry. We have Cutiefly. We have Pikachu. We have Applin. We have Lillipup. We have Emolga. We have a reverse hollow Sharpedo. And then we have a regular Sharpedo. So nothing crazy in that one. Let's go ahead and open up our Astral Radiance pack, and we'll see what we find in here. And this has that Hisuian like form of Palkia, which is like really cringe with like the legs and shit. All right. So here's the code for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We got Dark Energy. We got Kirlia. We have a Wait and See Turbo. Not sure what that one does. We have a Shieldon. We have a Mantine. We have a Hisuian Voltorb, which I think might be the first one I've owned, so that's really cool to see that. We have a Hisuian Basculin. Pretty cool to see that one too. We have a Glameow. I have a bunch of those in my collection. We have a Poochyena, I think is how you say it. We have a reverse hollow Zizu card, trainer card. And finishing off our deck here, we have a Miss Magus. I don't know how you pronounce that one, sorry. So yeah, nothing too crazy here. I guess with 2 packs, it's kind of low probability that you're gonna get something good, right? So, but no, this tin was pretty good. For $10, 2 packs, and then this nice tin, I think it's kind of worth it. So, I know there's some other ones out there that they've been releasing, so I might try to pick those up. But other than that, that's pretty much my trading card section here. So next haul video. I'll have some other packs to show there too, so stay tuned for that video. But thanks for watching this section of the video. All right, guys, welcome into the Lego section here of haul video number 119. So don't have too much, but I do have one set that I really want to talk about and I'm really excited to show you guys. But just some other things I picked up here over the last couple of weeks. Picked up one minifigure pack for series 23 of Lego minifigures. Still with the bags, so that's great. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got in here. So it looks like we got, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got the popcorn minifigure. That's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and put him together. Oh, that's pretty neat. So you can see here the what that looks like. Pretty nice. Nice little figure there. Comes with the mid-size legs, which I think is an interesting touch there as well. Really cool. Nice. So continuing on here, we have two more sets to go over. So I went ahead and picked up another 501st Battle Pack. You know, this is kind of my last hoorah of this set because I'm pretty sure the set will be retiring at the end of this year. It is rumored that we will be getting a $20 expansion battle pack for this beginning of next year. So I'm very excited to see that. Hopefully we'll be getting some pictures in the next month or so of that. So that'd be really cool to kind of add those to my collection here. But I think this might be the 5th or 6th 501st battle pack I've collected. So do have a good chunk of 501st troops now. So, you know, this set will probably go down as one of the highest selling sets of all time for Lego Star Wars, honestly. I mean, just all the minifigures you get in here for 30 bucks. I mean, Lego or Walmart's still selling these for $24. I mean, they've been on sale for like the last year or so. So, you know, I think $24 is definitely a much better deal for that. So, yeah, just picked up one of those again just to kind of build as a last hoorah for the set in general. I don't plan on keeping any of them sealed because there have been so many of them made and like so many people have bought them already that like I don't see this set doing well at all in retirement. I mean, it's, you know, anyone who already wanted one has one, so it's not like, you know, me having a bunch of them sealed is really gonna go up in price. I mean, I could be off on that, maybe I am, but I really don't think I am. I mean, I don't know, I just don't see this really doing that amazing in retirement. It's just the flood of the amount of sets that have been out there that are out there are just so much right now that like I don't see any like immediate return on investment, if that makes sense. But yeah, the final set that I bought here, one that I'm very excited to show, is one that I really had no intention on buying. Like I saw the price tag of it initially and I'm like, I don't see myself buying that. It's way overpriced. So I'm probably gonna pass on it. And then I'm scrolling through like Amazon the other day, a couple of weeks ago actually, and went across this and I'm like, okay, like 20% off of that. That's actually a good chunk of money off there. So went ahead and picked it up because I do like architecture sets, and this was one of the newer architecture sets that came out. And it's a remake, so it's a much better version of the original, I think, that came out. And that is the Lego 21054 White House. So again, this set came out originally for $100. I got it on Amazon for 20% off, so 80 bucks, which, you know, for 1,400 pieces, almost 1,500 pieces, that's a really good deal. This set is really awesome. I mean, the design of it's really amazing, very detailed. You know, again, like I said, a remake. So the original White House just had this, the middle building didn't have the wings, the east and west wing. So yeah, I am very, very excited to build this. This is gonna probably take a long time. I mean, it looks small, don't get me wrong, but like as most architecture sets are, there's a lot of small pieces in here that will take me a long time to build. So yeah, went ahead and picked this up. The question is now is where do I put it once I'm done with it, because you know it doesn't really fit in too much with many of my other architecture sets, but I'm sure I'll find a place to put it. So yeah, that is the set that I was talking about. So it might still be on sale on Amazon at the time it's recording. So if you want to go check it out, I would definitely recommend getting it now. I don't know if it's retiring at the end of this year. I don't think it is, but if you're curious about picking it up, I would say do it now before it's too late. So, but yeah, just a set that I was picking up that I wasn't really intending on getting. You know, at this point now for me for the rest of the year, I'm just going to be looking towards getting the Christmas sets. And then there's about 6 sets that I shared with my girlfriend because, you know, she likes to give me Lego for Christmas and my birthday. So gave her about 6 options to choose from for sets. And, you know, I'm hands off on buying those until the new year. So I want to give her a chance to buy those, you know, to see which ones she wants to give me for my birthday or for Christmas. Again, I'm not forcing her to do this. She told me she wanted to get me those for my birthday. So I'm going to let her do that, obviously. And, you know, just try to pick up some smaller sets if Target has a sale or something, which has been hard to find. Like Lego, like I've been checking Target like religiously, like every week to see if they have any sales for Lego sets, and it's just nothing. Like there's like this recent week they had sales on like Ninjago, Duplo, and Friends, which like I have absolutely no interest in any of those themes at all. So I'll have to just keep waiting and see if there's another opportunity. But yeah, that is my Lego haul here, and thank you guys so much for watching this section of the video. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching haul video number 119. Again, if you like this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. As I say all the time, I most often try to make videos like these every week for you guys and try to publish them on Wednesdays, so that way it's kind of your little midweek pick-me-up, if that makes sense. But I really hope you guys enjoy these haul videos. I enjoy making them for you guys. You know, I enjoy showing this stuff and discussing it with you. So, you know, if you know, all that stuff helps support the channel and helps support the growth of this channel. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, I will see you guys next week on the flip side. Peace.